I did not have the opportunity to go to the Essence Fest, but I've heard a lot of complaints about it. I've heard people saying that it was not as good this year as it has been in past years. And to me, it completely makes sense because DEI has been cut. There has been an absolute attack on diversity, equity, and inclusion at corporations. Well, why is that a big deal? How does that affect Essence Fest? Well, think about it. Most companies really did not care about diversity, equity, and inclusion. They didn't care about making their workforces diverse, equitable, or inclusive, as we see by the numbers, but they cared about it appearing that they cared. DEI became more of a marketing PR function. So they would hire a person, a DEI person or community outreach person, give them a small budget and say, essentially, and do community outreach, invest this money in a way that makes us look like we care about these underserved people, these marginalized groups. So they would give money to HBCU homecomings, to Pride Month, to breakfasts and parades, to Essence festivals. So Essence festivals would have a bunch of sponsors to help the event go off. And those sponsors in turn would give us the impression through setting up booths, giving us, products and experiences that they really cared about our community. That was their DEI, right? Well, now they don't have to do the performative stuff anymore. The performative stuff wasn't effective in the long run. I mean, it was a very effective marketing, but was not effective as far as uplifting these actual marginalized groups. But they said when they got the pass to drop them, and they didn't have to do them anymore, they dropped them like a hot potato, okay? Because they didn't want to do it in the first place. And so now you have festivals like Essence that went from I don't know how many sponsors, to, I promise you, at least 1/4 of their sponsors. And so marginalized groups that already are trying to make $1 out of 15 cents are now trying to make $1 out of 2 cents. They are trying to make it. So we have to be clear why things were not as nice as Essence Festival, were not as grand at many of the Pride events, and will continue for some time. What we need to start doing is think about how we come back. Does the Essence Festival need to be more aggressive in reaching out to more small black businesses, small businesses, women businesses? I don't know, but we need to start thinking about that, right? We need to become interdependent. Do we, as the consumer, need to understand that we won't have the same experience in some ways, but we can make it better in some ways too. So it really just it forces us to reinvent, but I think it also provides us the opportunity to become stronger and closer within our communities. So let's think about it and figure out ways that, I don't know, we can improve, because I don't want us to be in this position again where we're so dependent on organizations that never gave a damn about us in the first place.